Linnea here, and today I'm gonna be making a Christmas window card. I'm going to start with a grey base card and a slightly narrow white panel. To create a window in my card, I'm using this outside in stitch circle die, first on the white panel and then on my base card using my white panel as a guide. This way I have the window at the perfect place on both panels and I can adhere them together. So to decorate the outside of my window, I'm gonna use these dies from the large Wreath die set. So I went ahead and die cut 4 groups of leaves and a bow. When I mount this kind of 3D bows, I always like to use a pen or something similar to bend the cardstock and end up with a super cute rounded bow. Now I'm going to be working on the inside of the card, and I'm planning on creating a snowy scene using these birch dies and some of the stitched hillside border dies with white cardstock. So I'm running them through my die cutting machine, and then I'm going to adhere everything to my base card with some adhesive tape and liquid glue. So now this background is almost done, but it needs some falling snow, don't you think? A very quick way to do it is by using white liquid enamel, but you could use a white gel pen, a stencil with white embossing paste, or even stamp and heat emboss some snowflakes. Now I'm gonna set this aside to dry, and I'm going to be doing some stamping and coloring. I'm gonna stamp a pair of critters and some Christmas elements from Forest Feast and Holiday Party Animal stamp sets, and I'm using block dye ink for my stamping because I'm going to color my images with Copic markers, and this way the ink won't bleed. At this point I realized that the grey markers I used on the raccoon were too cool compared to the background of the card, so I'm going to take my warm grey markers and fix it. My little critters are now colored, so I'm going to use the coordinating dies and my die cutting machine to cut them. Next, I'm going to adhere them to the snowy scene on my card. And all that's left to do is to add a sentiment, right? I'm going to use the Winter Big Scripty words for the outside of the card. First, I'm going to stamp it with red ink, die cut it with the coordinating die, and die cut another layer of cardstock to add some dimension to the sentiment. I wanted to add another message on the inside, and this one from Merry Messages is just perfect. But because I don't want to ruin my card at the last step, and it couldn't be the first time happening, I'm gonna use my MISTI to do my stamping. Okay, so here's the finished card for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day. Happy crafting!